Okay, this is the Road Glide Rider. Now, I installed my Sirius satellite radio docking station on my handlebars because I've been doing it the last two Harleys I've had, and it's worked out real good. But this time, I've done it, and it turns out something's wrong with the docking station, and I have to replace the radio. I did this once before, and it took a while and money to replace the radio. I've decided not to do that this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Sirius unit to plug into the Harley-Davidson infotainment center. What they had before was one that clipped underneath the radio and attached to the outside. The new ones, though, actually install inside the radio. So I'm going to install the new SIRIUSXM satellite module into the radio, and I'm going to show you how I did it and how easy it is to do. So let's get taking the fairing off, and we'll get it installed. Of course, I'm also going to take this off and clean my handlebars up a little bit more. Okay, let's get going. Okay, I went ahead and purchased a SIRIUSXM satellite radio module for the fairing, and it's real simple. Basically, you have the module and the antenna. That's all you really need. That also comes with this bracket right here, which is used on the batwing fairing. You have to bolt it in order to have a spot to put the antenna. But with the Road Glide fairing, it's not necessary, because you remember I had my handlebar one antenna right here. Well, this is the spot it's supposed to go. Now it plugs in the radio right here into this plate. Now these two screws hold the plate on. It's real simple. Plugs in, no sticking underneath it, no extra wires to run. The only wire you have to run is the antenna. Now one thing about it, it takes a real small Torx. It's a T8. Most sets don't have a T8 in it. I didn't have one, so I ordered a set so I can get it off. Now, of course, when I had it up here on the handlebars, I had a line running in for auxiliary input. And since I'm putting the satellite radio in, I don't need that. I took it off. So what I did is I went ahead and ran it from here over to this pocket here and here. Now what I did is I drilled a hole and I stuck it inside this. Got a little grab it. That's what you're supposed to do according to the instructions anyway. Of course, it's right here. So if I ever need to use it, I can. I got access to it. I went ahead and paid for it. Might as well use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this cover off, and I'll be right back. Now I got this little cover off. Now save these little screws, because you're going to need the screws to here it is, to put the module in. The module is real easy to do. We're going to take this up right now, and it's really, instructions say if it has a cover over somewhere up here to make sure you take it off. I didn't have it on mine, so I looked at it. So I see it just slides right in here. Now make sure it's lined up properly. Everything's out of the way to get it in. Yeah, I just push that away. It slides in. Everything's got to be out of the way. All the wires got to be out of the way, and it pulls in, and it plugs in. It's plugged in. It's slid in. Now, if you have to force it, don't force it, because if you're forcing it, that means something's not right. So that's in there, and of course, you got these two little holes here. The screws. Now that's where the antenna goes. Is right there. That's the antenna mount. It's got two little screws right here. Ones you just took out of the cover. Is right there. Now, as I say, anytime you're working on a Harley and there's anything electrical, make sure you pull the main fuse out. Now, if you have an alarm system on yours, the siren on yours, what you do is you have, of course, with it on, your key fob close, you have it on, you turn it off, and pull the fuse before the alarm out, the alarm sound activates. If you don't, it'll be going off all the time. Anyway, so I'm going to get the screws and put them in there. I'll be right back. Now, I went ahead, I've got in there, slid in there, put the 2 screws in. All I have now is I have the antenna. The antenna at least is not like this real short cord. Basically, it goes right up here on this little magnetic base. Right here, it clicks in. And of course then you can run this wire down through it. Well, I only got one hand, so let me run that wire and I'll be right back. Yeah, it took 2 hands to get it through there. As you can see, it goes right here, sits here out of the side. Now, it's real simple. It goes up here on the bottom of the radio, on this right here, and here's a little clip to clip it in. So, it just slides on, click. Now that's in. You know, I can push this wire down here so it's out of the way, not up out of the way, not getting anything. It's out of the way. And of course, the antenna. I'm gonna move this around so the wire's just a little better. There we go, see? It's up there out of the way. And the advantage is that's where it's supposed to go. Of course, on this side, that's where the GPS antenna is. And this is the SIRIUSXM radio antenna. Basically, we're done in here now. So now it all comes down to the fairing, or I should say the radio. Activating the radio. Now, there are several ways to activate it. You can take it to the dealer and pay them to turn it on. Why? It's really simple to do it yourself. Now, if you already have a satellite radio, Sirius satellite radio account, it's real easy. Go online and you can activate it real easy. That's what I'm going to do right now. Hang on. Now, when you first turn it on, you put it to 0, and it'll give you your radio ID number. That right there is where I got it blacked out so you can't see mine. But you turn it on, you go to 0, and it gives you the radio ID number. Now, write that number down. You're going to need that thing to activate the radio. Of course, once you activate it, all your channels are going to come up with this right here on regular channels to their preview channel. And that way, it gives you the 800 number to call if you want to turn the radio on. Like I said, I went online and did mine with the number I got off the screen, activated. Then I called them, and they turned it on. Now, it's really, really nice. I got channels plugged into it. Now, I'm going to show you something. It's really nice. Here's the radios. Let me go back here. See, it comes with the radio ID and the previews, what you got. See, you can do that. Now, one of the other advantages, you go to the maps, go up, go over, and look. You can have just the Sirius unit itself. I went ahead and had the weather and the fuel prices activated. I also have the information activated, but since I'm not driving and don't have a map activated in this, it don't tell me any road information, problems I have. The advantage of the radio, the weather, it comes up and it shows the actual weather map of what's going on. Now, it's actually showing, I think it's 250 mile range or 500 mile range, really heavy. See, there's 150 miles, right? And right there shows you 100 miles and 50 miles. 50 miles, and then of course 25 miles. Now 25 miles is as close as it'll get, but the advantage of that is it will show you information. Now, you can also go over in fuel prices. You view prices, it asks you what do you want. I have mine set up for premium. It'll actually find the closest gas station, a list of them, with the prices of the gas stations. That's the advantage of the internet. Everything's on the internet anymore. And now you have to pay extra for this. See, it's got stuff for gas prices. That's prices for premium gas. Now, that's the Walmart thing. Now, this is really nice. You can actually look distances. It shows you how far away the gas stations are also. And what the brand is. See? You can actually go up. That's down in Covington there. Let's see. Now I'm looking to see if it's got the one I usually go to up in Dyersburg, because no, I don't have. It's too far away. But the advantage, you can do prices. See, you can change the fuel type. You can change that. See, I have mine set for premium. See, so there it is right there, and that's a really kind of advantage on trips. Oh, there's traffic right there. Excuse me. See, there's none available. There they are right there. See, it shows where they have problems on the road. Of course, there's I-40's problem. Lane closed. See, that's what the problem is. Tells you what their problems are. See, it shows all the problems in the distance. Now, you can get different modules, different things. You can have just the radio itself, and but you can have the weather and the fuel prices set up. I think like $24 a month or a year for a yearly manual. I do mine annual, but if you do the traffic, that adds like $73 onto it. I don't know if I'm going to keep that or not. We'll have to wait and see. You know, it did that because we're inside my garage, so it just blacked out because it's dark. Anyway, so, and of course, with this, I have my headset here, and if you have WIM, it'll hook up into the CarPlay, which is really an advantage. I'm using my phone right now because I can't plug it in, but it's really an advantage. I've got mine set up and it works great. So it's really easy to set up your satellite radio. Like I said, I went online and had them active. Basically, use the online stuff. I didn't have to actually talk to anybody because I had an account already. When I went online, I sent the activation code, it activated it, worked great. But I had to call and talk to one of the people, the physical representative, in order to activate the specialty stuff in it. So it really came in handy. Now let me show you. Yeah, I have different radio stations set up already. Classic, Rewind, Boneyard. You know, it really is nice. I'm not going to play these because I don't want YouTube to dig me for copyright stuff. So, but it does work. It sounds great. It goes through my headset. I can also have it come through the speakers. If you don't want to come through the speakers, just turn on the speakers just like regular. But the advantage is I can actually, okay, now like this, go up here like this. I can actually go to FM, right? Or go this way, or go up here and actually go to, there's the auxiliary. That's that extra plug I have down over here, right here. That's the auxiliary 1, right? And of course, my Bluetooth for my phone, and of course the weather band, and there's the XM. I have a shorty antenna on mine, so I don't have to worry about the tour pack antenna, I guess. But hey, I'm gonna listen to satellite radio all the time anyway. So now you know how easy that is. All I gotta do now is put my fairing on and I'm ready to go. So this is Road Glide Rider telling you that if you like this and found it interesting, like it, subscribe if you want to see more. I'm going to be putting some out now. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to go on a trip, going to a rally. I'm leaving Saturday. I might put a little bit of road stuff on there. We'll see. And then share, because you got the other information. So I'm gonna, matter of fact, when I get up there and I see all the other road glides up there, road glide rally, I'm gonna of course walk around and show you guys some of the extra stuff that people do to them. So there's Road Glide Rider having fun. So you guys ride safe, and I'll see you on the road. Bye.